Welcome back, everybody. This is Retro Johnny, and we are going to continue with the playthrough series of VampYr, Episode 2. So thank you for choosing this video. Let's go ahead and get started. It's game time. Limehouse Dock. So when we ended the video, we were in the bar on the last video. So I had to come in here actually had to save it because I didn't know if it saved, but I read about it and it actually saves automatically. So I'll go ahead and check this. Refill all. Which, yeah, why wouldn't I? Wait, there we go. Did I refill? Okay. I hope I did. Okay, now you know it's been a minute, so I now have to remind myself of what all the buttons are. This is crafting, but I don't think I have anything to craft yet. Crafting. On a workbench, you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost yourself, weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. So all I got is this. I can upgrade it? Use the revolver to level 2. Alright. See if I can. Range weapon, leveling. Common revolver ingredients. Oh, I need some ingredients to do that. Okay, so I need common trigger part and, well, I need 3 of those. And 2 springs. And I can upgrade to level 2 with my revolver. What's this over here? I got, what is this? Bottle of alcohol. That's no big deal. We got treatments right here, serums right here, and to analyze. But like nothing is, okay. I guess we could just leave that for now. A nice comfy bed. Now, I think, if I remember, this is how we save. So we do get some options here. Aggressive, defensive, tactical, ultimate. And I know what body condition. Increase your health. Can I do that now? Spend points. Oh, okay, so it's 300. Nice. So I done gave myself 50 extra health. That's 100 health, and it keeps going all the way to what, 500 extra health? Okay, nice. The body. This is what? Physical proneness gives me 50% plus endurance. Increases my stamina. Well, let's hold off of that for a minute. We got blood. 25. Increases your blood capacity. Increases your blood absorption when using bite in combat. My bite. So increases the damage inflicted when using bite in combat. Increases your life generation when using bite in combat. Well, we got an option here, huh? Fast regeneration. 5% heal. I think I'd rather do this one. Increase your life regeneration when using the bite in combat. So I think that would be very important. You know, I'd rather regenerate my life as quickly as possible. And yeah, cool. I think we're good to go on this. Do you really want to cancel and lose all your modifications? No. Oh, I gotta confirm it. Confirm your skill enhancements. Confirm. Alright. The following night. So remember, we had to find, I forgot what that guy's name was. It must be in my map. So look at my map real quick. Oh. Go back to the map. Eternal Thirst. Hideout. Inspect the boats. Oh, okay, I have to inspect the boats, but I know I was looking for somebody. Remember? I forgot who it was. Like I don't even remember. Oh, we gotta track the killer. Inspect the boats. So let's go ahead and just go inspect those boats now. I remember we got K, R1. Alright, I'll get used to the buttons because I forgot some of the buttons already. I remember that. I know there's a way to run. Circle is a run. Oh, down circle. Okay.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
Yeah, I remember him. Well, he did wake up. He was bitten, turned to a vampire, and he killed his sister. So now he wants revenge because someone turned him to this whatever he is, which I believe he's a vampire. But really no confirmation of that yet.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
So, examine outfit, examine wounds, pick up note. Examine boat. Just pick up that note, because that's the first thing I noticed.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Okay. Details. Details on the note. Let's look for the note. Must be over here, right? Somewhere. Where's the note? Nope. Nope. Alright, don't worry about that. Examine boat.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Yeah. Examine
This
outfit.
man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Oh. Examine wound.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
So he's drunk and he was armed.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Okay. Can we just hop on the boat? Follow the blood trail from the pier. Okay, so we gotta use this special ability. What? But, okay, I mean, it ends right here. It's not very good. Can I... Fine, I guess he must have went this way. I don't know what... I see that, okay, you see the blood droppings. There's 2 footsteps, but that's it. Follow the blood trail from the pier. Okay, but it's fine. Let me go back to the map. So that's where I'm at. But this doesn't go anywhere. It ends right there, so that doesn't make sense. Look. That's the... So... all I can think of is somebody went... Hold on, I gotta go back to the... gameplay? Controls. Let me look at the controls again. So I forgot. Walk, jog... offhand attack. I know those are pretty basic. Use item. Switch offhand weapon. Switch main hand weapon. Use item. VampYr skills. Check up. Oh, God. Fine, let's see if I can roll out of here somewhere. Maybe... I know we got different missions we can do. Local investigations, no investigations. Citizens menu, remember this guy. Dyson, Tom Watts, Sabrina. So let's go back to that bar. I'm gonna go back to that bar real quick. I think this is it. Or is this the bar? I think this is the bar right here. Yeah. Is this a bar or is this someone's house?
There.
Oh, that's someone's house.
I cannot enter.
Alright, what is this? Your city needs you. City, you. Life saved by efficient medical aid is blown is a blow struck to at the of the flu pandemic. Volunteers make the difference. All right. Where's that bar at? I know that. So the bar is right here. Can I place? Yeah, let's place that right there. That's where the bar is. Let's go around here. Yeah, bar's down here. There it is. It's down there.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Talk to these
Things are
guys.
turning for the worse around here.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Nah, he's got nothing new to
I'll
say.
leave you to your bottle then.
I hope I live long enough to see
Please,
them wet boot
leave
boys
me
get
alone.
what's coming to them.
She does not want to be bothered, which is okay. Let's go back up here. We got this guy. Does he want to talk?
Can I have some privacy, please?
Some privacy?
Live long enough to see them
You mean
wet boot boys
privacy?
get what's coming to them.
Can we go
It's
through here?
locked, all right.
I guess we have to figure that out. Oh, man, great. I hate when I get stuck in a spot. It says to follow his blood, but the blood doesn't go anywhere. What I mean, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like this makes no sense, and I hate it. It gets me frustrated. It makes me mad. You know, like it should be that simple. To it says follow the blood trail from the pier, right? There goes the blood trail, but it ends right here, and it's only 2. So what does that mean? Here we go. So we're at the Western Docks. Oh. I forgot how to. Maybe I can. Time to bite. Yum, 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 yum. Give me that food. Oh, man. In his life, real quick. What's in here? Equipped and press triangle to use your ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited. Ranged weapons.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Okay.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. There's an armor current to be robbed back. But I've only been part of the guard for 3 weeks of the day. All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've but one job, and that's to find it.
Got a safe place right now, sir.
It's fair enough, Tom.
Hold on. Let me go back to the weapon, or the button map. I have to do it one more time. R1, R2, vampire skills, medical checkup. Pause menu, option menu, or open menu. L2, L1 is vampire skills and memorize. Offhand attack, dodge. Okay, so triangle is offhand attack. Square is main hand attack. Circle is dodge, hold, sprint, and X is interaction, spring, hold, embrace. Right? Yeah, okay. But there is no crouch. That's what I'm trying to look for, a crouch. But I don't think there's a crouch. There's only a... Okay. Fine.
But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Well, I was gonna sneak up on him, but I can't. Did I kill him? Oh, he was a weakling. Anything interesting? So we're supposed to be following the blood. So like I completely went off track here. I don't think I was supposed to go. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got some blood down there. Some blood over there. So let's go back down there. Because I'm going way off track. So here's more blood. Enemy card. Press L3 to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. Okay. Resistance. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistance. Melee, ranged, blood, shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance. Red indicates a high resistance. All right. So they're resistant to certain things. Bite, 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 bite. He got. Ooh. Oh, God. I think I'm about to die. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get out of here. I can't. Heal yourself. Heal yourself. L1. I'm pressing L1. How come I can't heal myself? I'm back alive. That was a very bad approach at doing combat. And now, it says L1 to heal. How come I can't heal? Back, I gotta, back to this again one more time. I gotta learn how to dodge better. So that's my basic attack. That's for the... Now I can change that, I remember. These are my offhand attacks. Oh, maybe I can't. So these are the only abilities I have right now. What is this? Fast regeneration that I... See, this is my blood. I need more blood. This is my life, my stamina, and my blood. All right.
Over there.
So in order for me to bite, I have to stun them. If I don't stun them, then I can't bite them. That I remember that. So let's try this. Let's quietly approach him. There's 2 people here.
I'm cold. There's nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire.
This one's mine.
He's being bitten. Watch yourselves. There's one of them.
Okay. That's how I dodge. I gotta remember how to do that. Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge again. Keep dodging. I want to eat him again. Yeah, give me your blood. More blood. More blood. Okay, think I did a pretty good job there. All right, actually we're supposed to be following the blood. Actually, is that the way to go? Ooh, no, I went to was going the wrong way anyway. So actually I have to go this way. Follow this blood. Blood leads this way. It is out here. Oh no, that's the way where it came from. Go back up. Okay, that's the blood. I was going the opposite way. Typical me. And okay, so yeah, this is the way. Where's the, okay, so that was the way. Now, this way. Oh, that's right.
Don't
Oh
come
God.
closer.
All right, hold on. Just what is that? What is that? Trying to do whatever.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Stay away.
I like their screens when you burn them alive.
All right, you know what? We're just gonna go in.
There's one of them. Watch yourself.
Time to eat. Vampire at work. Pick my stamina back up. Guess I don't need his blood no more, huh? I got plenty of blood. Okay, got some good stuff from him. Good work. All right, back to following. Whoa, what's this? Particles, new collectible. New tactics, new practices. I know that some of our companions consider the best advantage when we have in our fight against leeches is that they can go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. Is there a rookie mistake? First, because vampires are clever, and they have countless russes and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they really are vulnerable. When they hunt at night, it is much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. That's why the Guard of Premboke must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches. Small and mobile patrols. Tactics based on technology advantages. Modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategy, new equipment, and new weaponry. New weaponry. Grenades, white, phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vest, and flamethrower. It is time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. From a new war from Geoffrey McCullum, Prywin leader. Nice. Okay. That was interesting to read. Rats and hideouts. Rats are often located near hideouts. Use senses L3 to help them locate more easily. Okay. I remember eating those rats. Like right here, right? It's a good way to, okay, they can... Well, they can, like, not show it no more.
Enter.
You cannot enter. It's okay, we're not trying to enter that anyway. Let's run. The docks, North Dock. Okay,
Fresh
now.
blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
William Bishop. I think that's who we're after. How come? No, I had a drink outside today already, and it's not quench my... I don't know why these guys are... Oh. Two-handed weapon. Equip a two-handed weapon and press triangle to use its special ability. The skith, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack. Inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly. These people are talking, but I don't hear them.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I think we're here.
Dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
All right, our first boss. William Bishop, that's who we're after. Wait. Now I know I got a new weapon. Where's my weapons at? Weapons. My two-handed weapon. Details. Yeah. How do I use my two-handed weapons? I forgot. Wait. Pause. I need to know how to use my two-handed weapon. I know they told me, but... Oh, maybe I gotta switch it probably. Okay, maybe not. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Ooh. Oh God. Whoa, hold on. Alright, just wasted. Uh-oh. Nick. Give me blood. I don't know if it's blood is good, is it? Should be, right? Oh. I got him. I think. I hope. Almost have him. He's almost dead. We're already dead, but I mean, you know, I'm about to... Oh! He almost had me, too. The Lord is my shepherd. Oh, did I cut his head off? Oh, jeez. Check the victim. Okay.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
She's a vampire.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Very good idea, but we might need a heal real quick. There we go. Can we do it again? There we go, yes. I think we're okay in that point.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
I thought we caught William's head off. Why is his head back on his body? Alright, I think we completed this. Alright, board the boat. That's what it said. Well, at least we are getting closer to what happened to us. Or who did this to us. So, Doc, how long you been a doctor for? Do you dress like this all the time? Are you a vampire too, Doc,
Where
and you're
are
not
we
telling...
headed?
We're on our way to the Premboke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
Doctor?
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well,
Are we done?
Then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Well, we're both doctors. Can't get no better friendship than that. Oh, that's interesting. That's quite interesting. So they're both doctors. We found out that I'm a doctor. Jonathan Reed's a doctor. We've been offered a job. And we found out.
Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Nice. So what's our mission now? Get it back on the boat? Mission update. Take me to a hospital. This is chapter 1. Okay. Enter the Premboke Hospital.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
There sure is a lot of activity going on in this game. Whoa, what's this?
Rotten old prissy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Whoa, what's some options I have here? Press for details. R2. Medical checkup. Okay, healthy. Be more polite, sir.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd
Hey, Clay.
appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality. The blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. Okay, so this guy's healthy, so he's got good blood quality, I believe. Mesmerize. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to memorize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your memorized level must be equal or higher than the citizen resistance. Press L1 to memorize Clay.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Okay. Guess we'll just go this way with this guy. Follow the red trail and lead the prey into the shadows. Says to follow the red trail. This is the red trail right here, right? Okay, blood temptation. Press X to embrace Clay, Cox, or O to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost. but to be aware that there will be consequences. Nice, I like that. There will be more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase their experience gained. So we can take him from XP, or we can learn more about him, and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. So we can take a massive XP boost, or we can take it for a larger experience later. This guy seems like he did nothing wrong, so we go ahead and release him. Release.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Today's your lucky day, sir. You're lucky that I am the one playing. I'm sure somebody else will probably kill you.
What? What happened?
You were drunk?
Whoa, I feel giddy. Did I black out? Whoa, I feel giddy.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Okay, guess we have to go this way then. We have to get to the hospital. So this is the hospital? I see medical sign. This is the hospital here, right? This is the big hospital. Hello.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Premboke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about your life in London? Whoa! What is the situation here?
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
The invisible enemy?
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Tell me more about the staff.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Anyone that stands out?
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Dr. Somebody Tibbets.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Very well. Personal questions. Oh, I need a hint. Ain't get no hint yet. The data ready. All right.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Take me to a hospital. Okay, so I have to enter the hospital now.
I'm not one... Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Got a few questions for you.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
How is Mr. Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Who is Dr. Swansea?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
True. Got me on that one. He knows me more than I know him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
I've only just met him.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Where is my room?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
To the second floor we go then. Take me. So we gotta go to the second floor. Just run there. Wait, is there something? What is this? Your city needs you. Another burnt poster, sort of. City, you. Life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck at the unreadable of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. We got some stuff here I can grab. Let's do a little bit of exploration, but we head to the second floor. Just in case I don't want to miss anything. Everything is important. Should we talk to this guy?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's trade. Let's see what you got.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Okay, nice. So we got some stuff we can buy from him. Bullets, shotgun shells, common handle part, common trigger part. So good stuff. So I got 39 right here. 39, whatever that is. I forgot what they're called. 39 coins. We'll call it for now. A militant shotgun, which I definitely don't have enough of that, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'll buy some bullets then. I know I can use those. Oh, I can buy 2 at a time? Oh, he's only got 2 in stock. I don't need no shotgun shells. Handle part, don't need that. Trigger part, don't need that. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll buy a couple bullets for now. Wait, I gotta ask this guy some questions.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Your life in London? Okay, you know what? We'll come back. Any personal questions? I need hints. Let's see what he got. What's your occupation?
What do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
How is the sanitary situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Holy cow. You sound like you've had it rough.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Midnight in the Garden, Good and Evil. New investigation. Nice. We'll leave it there for now.
Goodbye, Milton.
We'll talk to him later. I'll get some more info from him later. So we got two. We got an extra investigation we could do. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Enter the backyard garden.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Damn. The pain.
Oh, this is a pretty big hospital, and there's a lot of people to talk to.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Premboke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Damn.
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh. Guess what? I am too. Can I ask you a personal question? Ooh, who are you really?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Okay.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wish I could be sick again.
All right, let's go to the second floor. No more. We'll talk to other people in a minute. I'm sure we can talk to a lot of people. That's nice. We can get a lot of information. It makes me understand more about the world and the people that are here. But let's go to the second floor. She said was down the hall. Maybe it's down this hall. Down here. This must be it right here. Jonathan, Dr. Reed. Yep, this is my office.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
He understands that. He is a vampire. Shillings. That's what those coins are called. Shillings. We just got 25 extra of them. Nice. There's a bed. There's something here. Read for all. So let's look around. That's the workbench.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Article of Econs. It is rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or econ, as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like immortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses, and can react quicker than an immortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movement when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport or a dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter the subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture the target's physique. The same vampire explained to me that this ability requires time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another, implant the false memory, erase the painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak. Whoa, what happened? Okay. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and express the full supernatural traits. The famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This need for blood may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since the smell's attractiveness can be strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around him, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill. And in some cases, he can even sense diseases, infected cloths, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications, it can almost bigger belief. So we know vampires are very, very special in what they can do. They can trick even the regular human. I would not let you down, my boy. So this is my office. It looks pretty good. Nice, big, large, roomy. Got my single bed right here because I'm a single man, and this, I thought I had a girlfriend, but it turned out to be my sister. So I don't think that's very. Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the street decorations, but Premboke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal. After all, I also gave orders to let you rest, and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed, and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there's an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all might be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your enough of your species to understand what you must know about facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in the ordeal. No, you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Premboke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I discovered about Econ in the last few years. Feel free to read it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use his knowledge to take advantage of me. Okay, I promise I won't. So let's go ahead and do something new here. So I got plenty of XP. Yeah, stamina is definitely important. So this is gonna be the next time we upgrade. It's been unlocked. All right, confirm. So we're healthy. So we got two. We got the main mission and then the side mission. With that being said, this is where the video ends. We found out exactly a lot. We found that guy William, killed him. Now we're here, and we have been grateful to have an office from another doctor that showed us about this hospital. So when we come back to the next video, we're gonna do Take Me to a Hospital, and then we're gonna do the Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. So once we finish Take Me to a Hospital, yeah, and we gotta analyze William Bush's blood at the workbench. So we gotta do that, which is here. We're gonna do that, and then we'll do the Enter the Backyard Garden on the next video. But hey, you know what? Thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and like this video if you found it very good to you and very interesting, and you can get more content like this. And that, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. And if you can, just share the video with your family and friends across social media. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. See y'all later, guys. Bye.